Hi everyone, I'm Dave Mulvena. I'm here with Dan Schultz on my left, Mike Godwin to my right. Mike, this is your second preview video.
It is.
Well, third if you're counting A and B division, but second week of previews.
If you really think about it, I've done all. I just used to sit back.
Right, and finally we pulled you out.
We're missing that that voice in the back.
The voice is here now, and the cameras can see where it's
For
coming
anyone
from.
that didn't know who that voice was, now they know. Now they
Trying
know.
to put a face with it.
I think they just thought it was the voice of God, but I'm glad they finally got it. Yeah, finally realized who it was.
Dan, how excited are you to get back into the swing of things this Sunday after this bad weather and see some great basketball?
Well, I hope we don't have any bad weather, because
I hope we're done with it.
yeah.
I know we're supposed to get some more. Today's Tuesday. Probably by the time this airs, we will have already found out, how the storm was on Wednesday. This will probably be up on Thursday this week.
Yeah, I hope we have no more bad weather, because I want to get back to the normal swing of things on Sunday nights.
Now this week is our last week for All-Stars. Not before the actual All-Star game, but we have to make announcements on who's in it and start preparing. So these games will be the last games that count towards All-Star efficiency. So this is a big week. So I'm telling you teams, all the teams, don't worry about the win. Get your numbers up. Right, Dan? Isn't that what you would do? Like we have players like Stacey Grady who are 25th in efficiency. Corey Lemons, who's 24th in efficiency. Corbin Horsey, who's right around there. I think he's 23rd.
Man,
right, if All-Stars started.
You have all these players and their efficiencies.
Well, I don't have their efficiency rating. I just know where they rank. If
Okay.
All-Stars started tomorrow, they would not be in the game.
That's a wake-up call for them right now.
They need to step.
Who cares? Who cares how their team's doing right now?
No, you worry about that come playoff time. The regular season is for the individuals. Dan, how can you disagree with that?
No, I don't. I mean, as we know, All-Star Weekend is bigger than Championship Weekend. You gotta get in the All-Star Weekend. Championships, whatever. All-Stars, that's where the real bragging comes from. You get to say you're an All-Star.
Yes, I mean, there have been some very tough snubs in the past, and players sometimes don't recover from that. And I start to worry about them on a psychological level, and I don't want to have to do that. So let's do what you got to do to get in the game. If Evan's doing your stats, Evan won't really take bribes, but give him an extra 5, see what it'll get you. I don't know what to tell you. But all jokes aside, All-Star Weekend, March 2nd. It's from this Sunday. It'll be 2 weeks away. We'll be handing forms out to the captains, so players that watch this. If you want to participate in the three-point, you want to participate in the team shootout, talk to your captain. That's where you sign up for all that stuff. Each team is allowed 2 participants in the three-point shootout, and each team can, you have to have 3, but 3 players to participate in the team shootout. All-Stars, as we said, will be selected. It's top 20 from the whole A division and then from the whole B division for their respective games. They're the ones that are selected. We go off efficiency rating. That decision will be made Tuesday after this week's games. So
next video, we'll know.
We'll be doing an All-Star video next week. Can't wait. That's part Scott's going to say.
Can't wait.
So let's get started. Let's jump right into this. First game this coming week, we have ACC versus WSI.
Let's just go right to it. ACC's going to win this game. WSI should just stay home.
I don't know about all that, Dan, but ACC's going to win. But WSI's they're going to turn it around this week. They're going to at least be in the game.
They're going to turn it around by losing still.
Yeah, but they have been losing pretty badly all year.
That's true. That's right. I'm going no.
I was just going to say, do you guys both realize that Mike Hubbard is shooting 1,000 from the three-point line this season? He has not missed.
Mike, we're having a three-point contest.
Yeah, I thought
she in it.
I expect Mike to be out there for three-point.
I thought shooting 100% from 3 was good.
1,000%. 1,000%.
Man, that's like really, really
No,
good.
it's impressive. I could say 1,000,000% if I wanted to. 1,000,000,000%. He has never missed. Does that add up, Dan?
No, it doesn't. By pure math alone, I don't think it does. But WSI, if they do show up, they're gonna get beat by about 20 to 25.
Wow, Dan predicting
So you're,
not quite.
you're saying no improvement in the WSI team. They've had 2 weeks off. They're well rested.
No, it's
I say they lose by 8.
WSI loses by 8.
it's generous.
I really like how ACC is playing right now. I've not given up on WSI yet. I know Mike has the ability to turn this team around with just one of his great pregame, pep talks. If they play bad,
You are just a pep talk fiend. You always,
Oh.
always bring up the pep talks.
I think we're going to see Roger this week.
you think they brought Roger back? If they didn't,
Mike, since we didn't play last
we're postponing. So you actually have until I need it before this week's games. Before this week's games, so you can't make it after the game. Before this week's games, any additions are possible.
I'm feeling a Roger.
If Roger comes back,
Roger.
Roger, let me know. I'm going to get the confetti out. I'm going to get the balloons out. We want you back, Big Roger. We want you back. So you're going WSI or ACC.
ACC by 8.
I'm going ACC. It's not going to be a blowout. I haven't seen ACC. Has ACC blown out anyone yet? What's their point differential, actually, now that I think about it? Yeah, it's 4. They don't blow teams out. They win, but they don't blow teams out.
It's their time to start now.
ACC will win by 7 points. I'm right around where Mike is. Next up, we have, here we go again,
I thought I used my standings to spit my gum into.
versus Aflac.
That's a ripping mistake. Yeah.
Aflac.
Come on, hey.
Can't
It's
mess it
mine.
up.
It's mine.
Think I
Back
saved you
off.
up a little
Now
bit.
you were a little out of pitch.
Here we go again is going to win this game by about 10 points. Aflac is a good team. Here we go again is a great team.
Ooh, calling him great.
They're a great team.
Do you call LeBron great?
Why? It always comes back to LeBron over here. I'm not answering that question. No. I'm talking about the HAC Basketball League. I'm not talking about the NBA.
Well, I bet LeBron would play in this league
Mike,
if he didn't play in the NBA.
Mike, first of all, Dan, why are you taking Here We Go Again outside of you saying they're a great team?
No,
Why do you think
they're-
Aflac
they're a
cannot
good
beat
team.
them?
I'm not saying they can't beat them. I'm just saying I think Here We Go Again is a great team. I think the addition of Jake Royal and Joseph Tony, 2 huge additions to that team.
Is Jake Royal going to be able to keep his cool in this game?
Ooh, tough
Deep in
question. Tough question, I guess.
Yes, I think so.
Jake
I
Royal,
had
the
to think
calmest
about
guy off the court, but as soon as he like flips a switch in that game.
I sympathize with him. I sympathize with him completely. You get into the game, man. I'm sorry, go ahead.
No. If you weren't done, I wouldn't hear
No,
more.
that's all I have to say.
We always want to hear more. Dan.
Absolutely.
So do the
Can't
fans.
do enough.
So
Mike.
do the fans.
All
Yes.
three
Who do you take it here?
And I gotta go. Here we go again. Not by.
It's the right.
What you said they're gonna win by?
I said they would win about 10 points.
10 points. It's gonna be closer than that. It's gonna be a similar game to Aflac and Bergen.
Now-
Close till the end.
Liar.
Now I went to Tatnall this past week just to help everyone out that needed help with the weather. And I walk near Aflac's bench, and all of a sudden they start making the Aflac noise. Just being completely disrespectful to the Aflac Duck.
Yeah.
Not to me, the Aflac Duck. And then all of a sudden they start to heckle me about, yeah, Dave, you thought we were going to lose this one. Bergang started with 4 players, and it took them overtime.
Overconfidence.
I mean, RT says he's going to give you 10 to 15. I don't think he's even had 10 total the last 2 games. I don't know what's going on with Aflac. Coming off a win, but
You
still.
don't like it. You think they're getting a little bit of a big head over there, don't you? No, I'll say it for you.
Wise words of RT Pomsky.
Does that exist?
Yeah, I mean, I'd say it's pretty fair. But
Okay.
he said, as long as there's a W in the column, the stats don't matter. He said that to me.
Well,
I don't know if that's just him coming
when
up
you
with
have
that
when
game.
you have a game where you don't put up many stats, of course that's what you want to say, right?
If he had 30 points, I'm sure
He
he would
said
have
he's
said
going to
that.
keep talking, as long as there's a W in that column.
Well, there's not going to be a W this week. I'm more worried about if RT can put up a 75-point game to get himself in the All-Star game. That's what it's going to take.
I think
75 points
I think it's possible.
on 30 for 30 shooting. 30 for 30. Kind of like ESPN.
It's possible.
And we will do a 30 for 30 on that if it happens.
We have the filmmaking creativity to pull that off. Absolutely.
And also, other all-star things at stake here. Brendan O'Brien. Now that we've lowered it to you only need 2 games because we lost games for a lot of teams this past week. Brendan O'Brien, right now, I think he's like 5th or 6th in efficiency. A shoo-in if he has another solid performance. And the all-star game needs a Brendan O'Brien in it.
So there's a 3-point contest. I totally forgot about him.
Yeah, I forgot about Brendan too. He's coming off an injury, but he's back. A concussion now, but he's back now.
That boy can shoot.
I'm excited.
He can shoot.
I'm excited to see. Here we go again. Back on the court, taking down Aflac this week. They're going to bring him back down to earth.
So we got 3 here go against.
I hope they can tell me. I hope they can give me a hard time next time they see me about this, because I might drive over
Where is
there
that game?
just to check it out.
Tad.
Next up, we have the Crew versus Brothers.
Oh, no.
Mercy rule. Gosh, I've had this cold lately. I say mercy rule for games that I think are going to be mercy rule. And this is going to be a mercy rule. This is going to be bad.
I think I, for once, agree with you, Dan.
The Crew is the only team in the league that averages a mercy rule. Their point differential is over 30. Are you kidding me?
To quote Miley Cyrus, they came in like a wrecking ball. And they've just been an absolute wrecking ball. I didn't say I was singing. Don't you dare try to
If we got to drop the wrecking ball now, Dan, don't even think about it. Don't even think about it. There's all kinds of videos like that on YouTube. We don't need you to be just another one.
No. I wasn't.
We don't need you to be another one.
No, I wasn't. I had no thoughts whatsoever. The fact that you had that thought kind of scares me a little bit, but I had
The thought of you saying they came in like a wrecking ball.
He's the one who started singing it over there. I wasn't even going to sing it.
Well, you're not known for your singing. Of course you're not going to sing it.
Yeah, that's true. But yeah, the Crew, they're a wrecking ball. I mean, they're just destroying teams in the past.
So you're saying it would be promising for the Brothers if they didn't get mercy rule?
Yeah. Oh, absolutely.
That would be a moral victory.
That's a moral victory. Absolutely.
AJ's not going to be happy about these predictions. Mercy rule?
Yeah. Oh yeah.
Mercy rule?
Yeah.
So we're going with 3 mercy rules.
Yeah. See.
Sorry.
That
gives them something to play for now, the Brothers.
That's life.
We don't even have to explain why. I mean, I think, proof is in the pudding right there.
It's not
Next
that Brothers is bad. It's just the Crew, I think, is that good.
Yeah.
Yeah, absolutely.
It's not a distance
Absolutely.
Brothers.
No.
The Crew is just sick.
There's a lot of the teams in this league that we would say Brothers would hang right in there with or beat them. But the Crew is not one of them. Next up, we have Flight Skin versus Urban Promise Wilmington.
Is this game of the week?
In a different way, yes.
Yes. Battle of the Basement.
Yeah, both teams are winless, along with WSI and Dynasty.
Flight Skin is going to win this game. They're going to win by about 5 points.
5 points. What's your final score?
35-30.
I think you went too high.
It's going to be a defensive battle.
Yeah, let's go with that.
Well, we do know one thing. One of these teams will not be winless after this game.
One of these teams is going to, in fact, win.
Because the HAC does not do ties. We don't do them. We'll do 2-minute overtimes until we get a winner. We'll go all night. We'll go all night if we need to. So there will be a winner in this game. Mike, did you make your pick yet?
I didn't. This is a tough one. I think I might have to go Flight Skin now. As much as I like Urban Promise, but Flight Skin.
Dan?
By 2.
Oh, Flight Skin's going to win.
You said by 5, 35-30.
26-24.
I'm going because of the emotional lift that Urban Promise Wilmington will get from their fans, that in a close game, they will be able to pull it out. Brian Dorsey, I'm sorry. I'm picking Urban Promise Wilmington.
It's a home game for Urban Promise, too. Home game.
Every game's a home game when you're Urban Promise.
Next up, we have Bird Gang.
The 4-man Bird Gang. Let's just call them that.
The 4-man Bird Gang.
Yeah.
With Fairweather Mark.
Fairweather Mark.
It's almost like a band right
I hope it doesn't rain the day before, or even this snow on Wednesday could affect Mark showing up for the game on Sunday. It could affect him. Terrell, I've said this before. I want to give this message straight to Terrell Davis. All right? Not like that. Easy.
You want to look into the camera?
I'm going to look right at him. I'm looking right at him, Terrell.
Yeah, but you won't look at him when you see him in person.
No, I told you. I'm not. Terrell's a big guy. I'm not messing with him, except when he's on the other side of the TV screen. Terrell, listen to me. You go over to Mark's house an hour before the game starts because it takes Mark about 45 minutes to get ready. All right? You go inside that house. You pick Mark up. You take him out to the car. You throw him in there, and then you go.
Yeah, don't they live right near each other?
Right across the street.
How did Terrell make it and Mark didn't?
Well, I heard Mark called to say he couldn't go, or he was going to go check with Terrell, and Terrell was already at the game.
Yes,
Let me see if Terrell's going.
He can't drive.
And he's already there.
He can't drive himself. It's ridiculous. Need someone to drive him. It's chauffeur. Chauffeur. Yeah. Come on. That's ridiculous.
Who's going to win this game?
I think Birdman's actually going to win this game. Oh, that's it.
I'm going Rock Nation. Big game for
No one would blame you if you pick Rock Nation.
Big game for Julius Gray.
I'm torn right now. I think if the Bird Gang can get 5 or more players there, they can win in a close game.
These are two teams that are known for
Not having enough players?
Yes.
At start time?
Yep.
Maybe they should just play 4-on-4.
Who
Who was the better 4-on-4 team?
3-on-3 half court?
Who was the better four-man team?
I would say Birdman.
I would say
Because
Birdman.
they're used to
Well, it depends what for.
No, I mean, Bird Gang's known for their...
If Mark
there.
London's there, Rock Nation better.
Wow. I was actually going to say, if Mark London shows up, Bird Gang will win this game. Now,
That's a big game.
John Bird coming off of a crushing defeat when he had the game in his hands.
Literally.
He could have taken it. Oh.
That
But
game
then
is now known-
sometimes
that
the
game
bright
is now
lights,
known
sometimes the bright
as
lights,
the Flash.
the bright lights from Edel's camera. I love it. I love it.
That's what we're pinning it on?
It's called.
No. I'm just saying sometimes the bright lights are too big.
You know how like Jordan played that game when he was sick? It's called the flu game now.
Yeah.
That was the Flash.
Flash game.
Flash game.
You have to be. I mean, when you're playing in a big game and there's fans and there's media and you're taking pictures, it's going to happen.
Mm-hmm.
John should have been preparing for this his whole life.
Man.
Flash game.
With that being said and done, I said if Mark London's there, I'm taking Bird Gang. I'm going to take Rock Nation. All right,
So
next
you're
up.
assuming Mark's not going to be there.
Yeah.
I'm just.
It's not a bad assumption.
Next up, we have Grim Squad. Wow, we have 4 of the teams that don't have a win are playing against. Oh, I'm sorry. Next up, I skipped Blue Devils.
How dare
I
you
jumped
just
ahead.
pass over Blue
This is
Devils?
the game of the week.
Listen,
I
we know what's going to
No,
happen.
no,
We know what's
no,
going to
no.
happen in this game already. Tigers are going to win by about 15 points. That doesn't mean you have to skip right over.
Blue Devils versus
Look at
Tigers.
Dan getting right to his prediction.
He doesn't waste any time. So you're going Tigers.
Yeah. Wait, you're not?
I'm just seeing what you guys are saying
Okay.
first.
I think you go before me, for once.
Well, I already know what I'm picking. Do you know who you're picking?
Yeah, I know who I'm picking.
All right. I'm worried about Blue Devils. If the Blue Devils had Randy's leadership, I feel like they'd be able to right the ship. But without Randy, I mean, Randy, he was just so selfless. He would sit himself out for almost the whole game, just so the team,
I think the Blue Devils need a. You know what Cleveland did to try to keep LeBron in Cleveland?
Oh my God. Look at this time you said something about LeBron. Just give it up.
I think the Blue Devils need to come up with something like, "Come back, Randy. Come back, Randy."
Listen, Randy played last week pickup. He has his little knee brace on. Yeah, he's not moving
It's
like
little knee brace.
yeah, he's not moving like the old Randy did. But still, I mean, the old Randy didn't move that much either. So it wasn't a make or break in his game. But I think this knee brace made him a better shooter.
Yeah, he was like 4 for 4 when he played against them.
Yeah. So I feel like Randy may have one good game left in the tank. And if it's this game, then this is the game before knee surgery, of course. I'm gonna go Tigers. Tigers by 19.
All that with that epic story.
Tigers by 19.
Yeah, I gotta go Tigers too.
Now we can get to the game of the week that I want to talk about. Grim Squad versus Dynasty. This is up there with Flight Skin, Urban Promise. Both teams are winless. I know who's gonna win this game. Do you, Dan?
Yeah, Grim Squad's going to win by 3.
Ooh.
I looked away because I was actually going to say Dan's going to say.
Grim Squad I have right here is 1 and 2 in the standings.
Oh, you're right. You're right. I'm sorry. I apologize. It was Grim Squad because I had to adjust just to get the team in. I apologize. 1 and 2, not winless. Not winless.
You know how to take some
credit.
shots
No credit.
at Grim Squad. You know that?
It was an error on my sheet here. Where's the stat boys?
And
Get them back out here.
I had a feeling they weren't.
Good thing I looked that up.
Yeah.
Yeah. Whew. Well, I would have looked like an idiot.
Well, you would have just yelled it from that chair if you weren't here.
That's true.
Yeah, I don't have him back
They're not
there.
winless.
He should have told me this 10 minutes ago.
I'm going to go Grim Squad.
Yeah.
By 5.
Yeah, I'm
We're
worried
too
about.
good defensively.
I'm worried about Omar's team, Dynasty. I'm worried about not just their name anymore. We've given up on that. Just, I don't know. I don't know what to say to Omar. When I see him, it's kind of awkward. He's like, Dave, you're right. You and Dan are right about the name. We need to change that. Just like, I don't know what to say. Like, yeah, I agree. I don't know. I don't know what to say.
It's kinda
But
like-
I'm going Grim Squad.
It's kind of like the best squad. I know it's an acronym but
But the best squad is living up to their name.
yeah, they're living up to it. Dynasty, not so much.
Speaking of the best squad,
Wow, what a segue. Look at that.
look at that teamwork right there.
Chemistry.
That's what you can expect from the court. Toon Squad versus the best squad.
Best squad's going to win.
How bad? Mercy?
No,
Yeah.
no. I would say 15 or 20. Be a little respectful of the Toon squad.
And
Derek-
led by Derrick Henry.
Derrick Henry and Zane Snyder both having very good games. So I would say, yeah, be respectful.
Good games or
Be
good
respectful.
Well, games,
to-
plural. More than one game.
Be respectful.
Well,
to-
that would be equivalent to the season.
Show some respect to Toon squad. Show some respect. It's not going to be a mercy rule, but it will be a 15, 20 point loss.
I'm going best squad by 25.
I'm going
With them screaming chemistry at least 12 times.
So the under or over you're putting at
12.
At 12.
Yep.
Can we actually have someone keep track of that?
Yeah, I'll be there. I can keep track of
Are
it.
you on that game? Or by that game? You'll
I
be
can
free.
be.
You'll be running free, I
Yeah.
guess. So yeah, let us
Be
know.
by it.
Let us know. So the under or over on chemistry is 12. I'm gonna take the under. I'm gonna get rid of 11.
That's fair.
The best squad's going to win this game. Toon Squad, I like what they're doing in the A division, just because it's an adjustment time. Obviously, the A and B are completely different speeds, but adjustment time. Derrick Henry has adjusted.
They're playing teams tough. Gotta give them that.
They are.
Yeah, so how dare you say mercy rule at 25? It's going to be 15 or 20.
Well,
25.
Dan, if you remember correctly, the rule was 30 for motion.
I know, but you're
I
saying
see.
it's going to be close to a mercy rule. It's not. It's not going to be close.
You said like 18 or 19.
The best squad will win this game.
That's more than
fair.
halfway to a mercy rule.
It's
And you
not,
round
I
up.
said it's not going to be close to a mercy rule.
The
Yeah, it's
best-
halfway to a mercy rule.
It's more than halfway, so you have to round up to
Listen,
mercy.
it makes sense in my head. All right, that's all that matters.
The best squad will win this game by at least 15. Next up, in what could be the game of the week, Drunk Monkey versus Hot Shots.
Definitely the game.
We have to talk about this game. You're going to make me say something I don't want to say. And
Game of the week.
It's gonna make everyone mad on the set. I'm gonna say it, but I'm gonna have to say it because it's what I believe. I'm a man of integrity and truth.
Say it.
Hot Shots A is gonna win this game by 5 points. By 5 points.
Nope.
So, Mike, sounds like you have a differing opinion.
I do. Drunk Monkey's gonna win this game by 5 points.
See, that's the thing. I'm always professional. Okay.
Do I need to videotape this game? Should this
Yeah,
game
you
be
should.
videotaped
Mhm.
as selected by the people for the people?
Yeah. Oh, absolutely.
Selected by the
Oh, this is the
folks.
game of the week. I mean, you could videotape Flight Skin and Urban Promise if you want. I want to watch this game. Drunk Monkeys, Hot Shots.
I mean, I guess I could find a way to videotape both if I had to. I think I only have one video camera though, so that makes it a little more difficult. It'd be a little bit of a rush. Yeah, I'm gonna go Drunk Monkey in this one. Drunk Monkey is going for like 14 straight or something crazy like that.
It's got to end sometime.
It's not ending this week, Dan.
I expect Steve Lee to put up 3+ points. 1 for 1 from the 3-point line.
It's a bold prediction.
I think it'll happen. All right, that'll wrap it up this week for our games in the A division. Dan, a lot is at stake this week.
Absolutely.
Mike,
Individually.
the All-Stars is right around the corner. This is the make or break week. Like if you're ranked like in efficiency like 1, 2, or 3, and you've already played 2 games, do you just stay home?
If I was WSI, I'd stay home. That's the only team I'd
You
say.
still won that?
Man, that is brutal.
That was the first game we did like a half hour.
All right, thanks for checking us out this week. It's really affecting him, the WSI not having. He misses Roger. I know he does.
I told you Roger's coming back.
Dan,
They need Roger back.
anything from you this week?
I've said all I needed to say.
Mike?
Nothing from me.
All right, thanks for checking us out. We will see everyone on Sunday.